PSA graded returns. Let's go. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon fans. Welcome to another PlaySkape Games video. And today we've got another, however many it is, like close to 200 graded Pokemon cards. Like, you can just see one of the stacks here. I'll just put it just off to the side so we can see it easier. And yeah, I'm going to be showing all of you these. All of these cards will be available on our eBay store. So click the the link in the description. Or I say all of these. Majority of these will be in my eBay store. Some of them are duplicates. Some are going into my personal collection. I'm going to show you the ones I'm keeping for my personal collection later. And yeah, please support the channel by potentially checking out our cards. And if you want to save 10-15% on the eBay prices, message me directly on Instagram, WhatsApp, or Instagram, Twitter, and yeah, maybe we'll do a deal. But anyway, loads to get through. It's mostly modern. The Charizards, unfortunately, for the most part, I just picked out a couple of nice ones here. The Charizards, for the most part, are already been priced up. I kind of rushed ahead to price some cards up, realising that I still needed to film them. I didn't want to take them all out of the little plastic protective cases, so I thought I'd take a couple of nice ones out. So we got obviously the iconic base set 2 Charizard with the Cosmos holo. For those that don't know, for the base set, there's a tiny little swell down here actually. For the original base set Charizard, it had the galaxy stars in the background, but this one's got the Cosmos holo because it's obviously from the base set 2. So nice PSA 7 Charizards. Yep, so there are a ton more Charizards on our eBay store. We just didn't get a chance to. Yeah. So there's a few nice ones. I really like this one. This is probably the most unique Charizard in these PSA returns. These are returns from the lovely Ludkins Collectables. I think roughly, I think this was the September 2020 returns. So, but what I like about this one, you can see here, it's got the little signature of the seniors champion from 2019, Kai Licholiner, a great player. She's still playing actively, and probably see her on the on the competitive circuit. But yeah, Gem Mint 10, the last one I sent off, got a PSA 9, so a PSA 7. So I was happy to get a 10 of that one, and just a bit of rainbow flex to finish with the couple of Charizards I brought out. Just nice PSA 10 Gem Mint, the Gem Mint 10 from the Cosmic Eclipse, Charizard and Braixen. So I'm just going to show you a lot of these cards. If you're watching this straight away, the video will only be in like 1080 HD, 1080 HD, only been 1080 HD. We're also trying out a new light as well, so let me know, leave a comment below, how the cards are looking in the light. Got some really nice Blastoises here, some Mewtwo's from Evolutions. Take a close look at those. You can just see the texturing on that. It's absolutely beautiful. And yeah, so I also get a lot of comments. Oh, Stephen, why are you grading cards to sell them? Well, obviously it's my business. I'm a full-time, eBayer. We're going to be selling a lot of these cards at our upcoming MCM Comic Con. We got the big Birmingham one. I absolutely love this Erica. This full art. It's almost like an alternate art in a way, but back then they were just considered like regular full arts in Cosmic Eclipse. Really nice Erica. And yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, why are you selling it? But I do keep a butt ton of these cards also for my personal collection. I've got a stack over here, and I'm probably getting more from the Japanese ones we're going to be looking at for the next video. This will be a 2-part video, so make sure after you check out these beautiful cards, PSA 10 Blastoise and Piplup. Cosmic, there's some massive, amazing grades here. I mean, I'll show you all of these. Like we got the Blastoise here. You obviously saw the Erica. We got Solgaleo and Lunala Rainbow Rare. Just the grades on these cards are just absolutely amazing. Like to get them back all as 10s. Like from Chilling Rain and other cards, like they had like tons of centering issues, and for those for Cosmic Eclipse, the first run was really good. But yeah, we got here the nice late Halloween sort of team up Gengar full art with the Mimikyu. I prefer the full art and the special art compared to the rainbows, but still quite popular. Nice 9 on the Gyarados. So Crimson Invasion was slightly harder to grade than most Sun and Moon sets are actually quite harder to grade. So it got a bit better towards the end of the Sun and Moon era, but near the start, like near these mid sets like Suicune and so forth, it's a bit harder to get the 10s. That's why there's a bit more of a premium on the 10s on some of these rainbow rares. Like this is the second 9 we've had of the Suicune from Lost Thunder. And Yeah, but then they kind of rectified it with Hidden Fates. There's so many, lots of, it's quite easy to get to, as long as you keep an eye out on the centering. So a pro tip for you, if you're planning to grade any of your modern cards, oh, here we go. If you're planning to grade any of your modern cards, make sure you are a lot more mindful of the centering on the fronts, because they used to be quite lenient with the, the centering for modern cards. And then, like, I mean, you can see it's not too bad. It's a little bit, it's not too bad here. But anyway, long story short, they're being slightly more harsher with modern centering. Look at this Articuno. I'm like, I love the background in some of these rainbow rares. A lot of the more kind of like hardcore collectors, they're not overly, enthralled with like rainbow rare cards. So it's nice to, it's nice that there's a bit more love for these nowadays. People are even almost getting nostalgic. Like, I was surprised at this Greninja GX. Apparently this is quite a harder 10 to get, because this is like £300-400, like $400 compared to like the Articuno, which is still only around $200. So it must just be, Greninja is still very popular. Nice 10 on the Leafeon. You can see that there's little kind of like leaves in the background. You can see there's kind of like awesome like leaf pattern going on there. But yeah, please leave a comment below. Let me know how the new light looks. We've got a new light courtesy of nice present from my mother for my birthday. She got me a new light, which is awesome. And then I was borrowing her light for like the last month or so. So it was really nice for her to get me a new light for my birthday. Obviously, big thanks to all my Patreons as well. I just purchased a new desk that I'm going to be using for live streaming and my Twitch streaming, because at the moment my desk that I have at the moment is very thin. It's very thin. It's got kind of like it's tall. It's good for me because I'm a tall person, but like it's quite thin in terms of the width, the depth of it. So it's very hard to get like a play mat and like keyboard and everything fitting on the desk at once. So I had to go and look for a much nicer, sort of thicker desk. And I've had it in my box in my hallway for like a week. I'm still waiting to actually build it and stuff. But yeah, thanks to my lovely Patreons, PlaySkape Games. I was able to, purchase a desk, and the Patreons, they're also quite lucky. They're one of the more recent exclusive videos that they've had. I'm surprised also how expensive this card was, the crosshatch exclusive Umbreon Regional Championship promo card. This is like closer to £400 now. I thought it was around the 200 mark. I guess it shows you how popular Umbreon is. But yeah, lovely Patreons. They got an exclusive video last month showing them how to grade their own cards directly with PSA. At the moment, it's only the $150 tier, so you have to pay $150 per card. But obviously soon, I have still been grading stuff with the $150 tier. Oh my goodness, here we go. So we've got some nice festivals. But yeah, if you want to learn how to grade your own cards directly with PSA, which will be very extra useful, especially when like different tiers of services resume, please check out my Patreon. Click link in the description. So I just absolutely love the art on these Champions Festivals. There's always a little bonus side arc that you can see in these arts and stuff, and there's and everyone loves Bidoof. So this is the 2013 one. I think this might have been Vancouver in Canada. So I've got a 7 as well. I'll show you that later. It's going to be in my personal collection, but we're selling the 8 of the staff exclusive ones. So these promos, obviously, as many of you already know, were only given us, you can see Psyduck there again. These promos, as you already know, probably, they were given exclusively to people at the Pokemon World Championships. So in the case of these ones, they are just for the competitors, but the staff members also got a regular unstamped version and normally in their goodie bags as well. But if you work at the tournament, or you're a volunteer, or you're doing like something in regards to official capacity there, you get this staff exclusive promo card. And this is the first time I've graded a few of these. This is the first time I've gotten the Gem Mint 10 on this, so I was quite happy with this. It's probably closer to a soft 10 because it's a bit thicker on the border, but I think because the card was flawless otherwise, no indents, creases, and dots and stuff, they just kind of bumped it up to a 10. This is probably like a BGS 9.5. I still absolutely love this card. Because of the way they're all printed together, I think it's impossible to get like a black label of it anyway, so this will probably be the closest you'll get to the flawless version of that card anyway. But yeah, very happy to get that one. I've got an 8 or a 9 in my personal collection, because that was the first World Championships I was a judge at. I was an actual official Pokemon TCG judge at the 2019 World Championship in Washington. The last time, still to this day, the last time was nice bonus like holo swirl action there from the Snorlax pin. Normally I don't grade most of the cheaper promo cards, but I really like the swirl on the Snorlax. So if you want to pick this Snorlax up, you know, go to my eBay store. There's a really nice swell on that. And yeah, but yeah, this video will all be the modern and the English cards. Mostly the moderns. The Charizards were, well, I'm not going to film the Charizards, but you can check them all out on my eBay store. You can see close-up scans of the you know, of the cards on my eBay store. And yeah, I'm very happy with these returns. So the modern cards just kind of exceeded my expectations. The vintage is the mix. The Japanese is probably better than the English vintage, but you'll see on the next video. I'll probably leave a link below so you can check out the next video. But yeah, absolutely love. I've got this as a PSA 10 in the Japanese version, so absolutely love the Cosmic Eclipse Pikachu. Is like red meeting Pikachu for the first time in Pokemon Yellow. To this day, I think this is probably one of my top like 3 or 5 favorite Pikachu like arts of all time, just because how adorable it is, and it just reminds me of that first playthrough of Pokemon Yellow. But also, I absolutely love these as well. The puppy pile Pikachus, like them just all piling together. 5 years since we had this card came out. Holy macaroni! So this was the Generations Radiant Collection, which is like the equivalent. 5 years on, we got our Celebrations, but obviously Celebrations is a much better set as a whole because. You know, because of all the classic collection cards, and even like the Full Art Oak and the Surfing and Flying Pikachus, I actually just love the main set cards probably more than Generations, but that Pikachu is definitely the personal highlight for me. So this Pikachu is really cool. So this has the Pokemon Day stamp. It's the Pop Series version, but this has the Pokemon Day stamp. So this was only given out in certain countries, I think, on Pokemon Day, which is like in February or whenever it is. And then you got one of these exclusive with the stamp, which is quite nice. But I do apologise for not knowing the ins and outs of every card, but I can pretty much, you know, look at most cards and like kind of work out roughly, or I kind of remember someone telling me a story about them. So this was in 2006, obviously. So this is the 10th anniversary Pikachu Journey Across America. So I think they did like a little tour around America, and you know, people could pick up that Pikachu card, which is cool. So we got some, we're going back to some more modern cards now. That was all the Pikachus. So we got the beautiful clay animation one. You can see all the nice texturing there. You can see my light reflected in the card there. Absolutely beautiful. We got the nice clay animation Venusaur and Snivy. But yeah, please leave a comment below. You know, what do you guys think? Do you think that because of PSA, all of the returns are kind of like flooding back now? We had our, you know, July 2020 submission back, like, you know, in late August. Do you think that there's going to be a crash in the PSA graded market? Do you think that, you know, Pokemon's still popular? I mean, personally, I still think Pokemon is still going to, you know, retain a lot of popularity. It's still the biggest media franchise, and the prices have dipped on a few of these cards, don't get me wrong, but they're still like, you know, the cost that, you know, the cost that I pay to grade each card, you know, still pales in comparison to, you know, potentially the values they still are at the moment. So there'd have to be some crazy huge, like, just insane crash for them to make it like not profitable to grade and sell cards for me at the moment. But I'd love to know what you think. Please leave a comment below. So here's the beautiful Gen Mint 10. So this is quite a tough 10 because in the little sealed packages they get scratched and, you know, sometimes dented. So things like 8, 9 is normally the average grade for the Shining Ho-Ohs most of the time, but it's really nice to finally get a 10 to the Shining Ho-Oh. So the 9s are actually super cheap. Like if you want to pick up one of those 9s, so I think there's one, I think mine's listed for like, I don't know, like 75-ish. Shining Lugia is a lot rarer, obviously, because the Ho-Oh was in the Elite Trainer box. So a lot rarer. This was in the special premium collection box. They gave out, or there were still a lot of those sold, but Shining Lugia as a 9 is almost double the price of the Shining Ho-Oh. So we got a few nice Shining Legends cards to go alongside those Shining Legends promos. So obviously the Ho-Oh and the Ho-Oh and the Lugia are promos from the Shining Legends released in 2017, but these were all like the set cards. The Shining Mew, always super popular. I just like how it's got like 2 layers of texturing, like the little ridge on on his head there. Absolutely beautiful. I'm surprised that Shiny Mew also is still quite affordable. A lot of people graded them, obviously, and you know, a lot of people were opening like Shining Legends back in the time. If you're seeing like dirt and stuff, or scratches, a lot of the time it's on the plastic case, on the plastic sleeve that the lovely people at Ludkins Collectables put the cards in to keep them safe. Yeah, so here's more Shining Legends. Oh my goodness, absolutely beautiful. The PSA 10 Rayquaza Shining Legends holo card. So this one's really cool. I just wish that they didn't have this stupid like baby poo brown background on the dragon cards, but they had to give a colour to dragon. They couldn't make it too yellow because it would be too close to lightning. They couldn't make it like you know, they couldn't make it brown because that would look even worse, and they couldn't make it green, so they had to, you know, because that would confuse people with the you know, with the grass Pokemon, so they had to kind of like strike a balance somewhere down the line. So these ones are really cool. These are the Mews. I'll show you all three of these at once, actually. So we got sequential numbers: first place, second place, and third place for the League Challenge Mews. Unfortunately, we don't have the fourth place one here, but you can see there 7-3, 7-4, and 7-5 on the PSA set registry. So still a nice little you know, bundle, and for them to all get 9s as well is absolutely amazing. So these were obviously only given out to people who competed in League Challenge tournaments all the way back in 2016, just after Evolutions came out. And I think there was a shortage of some, I don't know off the top of my head, I think like some packs had less ones in them, or I don't know, but I looked on the pop report, and the, you know, the one is actually just as, you know, it's just as being graded just as much as the, you know, second, third and fourth. So whether that's because people see the one and they're more likely to grade it, or whether that's because they're not, you know, they're equally distributed, who knows. But yeah, I absolutely love the, you know, the classic lily pad artwork, and it's got that extra layer of, it's almost like a budget trophy card in a way. Obviously it's not, you know, there were so many of these distributed, you can't really compare them to like proper trophy cards, but they're still like similar to like the regular Champions Festivals in a way, like, you know, really nice cards. So we got here the Cracked Eyes Theme Deck exclusive Blastoise. So we actually have the Charizard as well on our eBay store, but you can see there the cool Cracked Eyes holo in the background, only in the Team Up theme deck, and it's very hard to find those sort of theme decks close to retail nowadays. Got some really nice staff promos. You can see here the staff stamp. So once again, only awarded to people, only people that worked at you know, staff events for pre-releases got these staff stamp pre-release promos. You'll see a few of those coming up. And also City Championships. So these were like the old equivalents, I think, to like League Cup tournaments. You can see the staff stamp there for the Torchic, and you can see the City stamp there, which is really cool. So a bit older one there. So we got some really, so these are really nice. So these are so we don't have the Garbodor, but we have the Decidueye, Hydreigon and Kangaskhan from the Darkness Ablaze pre-releases, all staff promos, which is really nice. Not sure what happened to Garbodor, but yeah, I bought a sealed pack off a lovely person ages ago, and I got these graded, and 10, 10 and a 9 is really nice. So the Decidueye is probably the, you know, they've got the lowest pop out of the others. It's really, the Decidueye is very popular, probably like second or third only to you know, like Mimikyu from the Sun and Moon era. The Decidueye has got a lot of fans, and to get these as PSA 10 as well. So sometimes, you know, when they're in the sealed packs, they can get scratched or damaged easily compared to, say, sometimes compared to normal booster packs. So really happy to get these staff exclusive pre-release promos. Yeah, shame the Kangaskhan didn't get 10 as well, but it's still, I absolutely love the artwork on this. It's got his little baby there, just chilling, and you've got obviously the staff stamp in the bottom left-hand corner. And yeah, Hyuga Nasuke. I'm not sure how you pronounce the artist, but it's one of the most popular artists at the moment. So we're coming up to the last couple of cards. We got here the beautiful Full Art Butterfree from Darkness Ablaze. Very nice artwork. I really like those. The PSA 9 of the size, or unfortunately 9 of those. Most modern Darkness Ablaze cards are normally PSA 10 worthy, but I guess that's the centering might have got that one. And the size or VMAX. So those, all the cards that you saw there are the ones that are available on our eBay store, or mostly available on our eBay store because some of them might have been bought by now. So please click the link in the description, check them out. And there'll also be a bunch of them at the NCM Comic Con Birmingham next week, and yeah, you can pick them up there as well. Obviously, they'll be cheaper at Comic Con because when you you know, you charge fees on eBay and stuff, so they'll be cheaper at Comic Cons to buy them in person. So these are ones that add into my personal collection. I thought the 9 of the Shining Mew is only like 120 pounds or something silly. I just thought it just seems a bit too low at the moment, so I thought keep the Mew in that, because I've also got the nice the Koro Shining Mew to go with that. I don't know why this got a 6. Probably like there's a little indent somewhere. That line there is actually on the case, on the bag. So don't look at that. But there's probably like an indent somewhere. But I really like it because obviously it's the 20th anniversary release Pikachu, only available in certain countries from like Game and Toys R Us in other countries and stuff, I think. So really nice, like, you know, anniversary Pikachu. I love Pikachu. You all know that I love Pikachu. I kept the 7. We had a 7, 8, 9, and a you know, of this Pikachu. So I thought I'd keep the 7 in my personal collection. You know, I love my crazy miscuts. We got a nice Metagross GX here. So this one is, you can see that it's got 9 miscuts. So normally most miscut grades are normally around the 8 mark. So it's nice to get 9 as well. But obviously it's to stay in my personal collection. Just look at the back. Look at that. That is awesome. Like, you see miscuts quite often on common and uncommon cards. But whenever you see an ultra rare, I tend to pick it up if it's a good price. So really nice to see the Metagross. So Metagross is quite a popular character anyway. And, you know, Steven, and, you know, I'm, you know, spelled the wrong way, but... yeah, and last but not least, the PSA 7 of the Bidoof. So we sent both of them off. We got the 8 and the 7. You saw the 8 earlier, but I don't think I have this artwork in my personal collection yet, even in like the regular non-staff version. So I thought I'd pick up, you know, nice staff version and, you know, have late Bidoof Day celebrations. But yeah, these are just a sample of some of the cards on my eBay store at the moment. Please remember to click the link in the description, check out my eBay store, and yeah, also remember to leave a comment below. You know, what's been your favourite card from this video? Are you waiting on cards still from last year? Are you part of the, you know, hundreds of thousands of Pokemon cards in the backlog at PSA at the moment? I'd love to know what you're up to. Please remember to like, subscribe, and I will see you very soon, Pokemon fans. Also remember to enter our Ultra Premium giveaway and VMAX box giveaway. Gotta catch 'em all. See you soon.
A huge thank you to our lovely patrons. They get exclusive videos, market updates, Q&As with me, and much more besides. Click the link below to join the PlaySkape Games Patreon, and I will see you very soon, Pokemon fans. Gotta catch them all.